Okay, the next insight is brand. So this is you. This is your platform learnings, this is your research, this is your first party data. So the first question you should ask is, what information do I have that no one else does? Okay? This could be your superpower. This could be what changes everything for you. Often I'll go into, dashboards and I'm expecting to find one thing, right? I go in looking for something, but actually I discover something completely different. And over time, I've actually realized like not only is the data teaching us things, but it has more attitude and more personality than we do. So we need to use that to our advantage. Next, let's think about what makes your brand different. Okay? Like what are you offering? Why is it different than anyone out there? And finally, why do people like or not like your brand? Okay. I think about, oh gosh, like Cheetos, a chip company who probably got back some consumer research years ago about how when you eat Cheetos, your fingers, if any of you have done this, your fingers get covered in this like thick layer of Cheeto dust. It's like this fluorescent orange color. And what I love about them is that they really leaned into it. Okay. Cheetos made like an entire marketing campaign about that Cheeto dust because it's what made them different. Um, so I think brand insights are actually the most overlooked source of truth. Okay. You just really need to think about what you already have. You can see how people are already shopping for your goods, how they're browsing your site, how they're interacting with socials. Anything you have is valuable. Okay. Even the things that seem bad, they're still beneficial. So, for example, on our platform, we've seen an increase in podcast streaming among a younger demo. Okay, so more 18 to 24-year-olds listen to a podcast for the first time this year. That's interesting, but actually, what I think is more interesting is that second stat. Okay, it's when they're streaming. We see 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. as the most popular time for listening. Well, then that gets me thinking. I'm like, well, what are people doing between that time? Well, they're getting ready for work, they're commuting, they're working out. So you can start to get some guidance on how and when to reach those people in those moments. Similarly, in the past 90 days, we've seen a huge increase in the number of vaccine related playlists. Okay, so we know that our audience is engaged with the world, this 350% spike in those fan generated playlists. So these are stats and data. You guys have the same stuff on your side, okay? And you just need to dive a bit deeper and start to think about what that means. And you might already be doing that. I've seen so many retailers who are really grasping that concept and really embracing it as part of marketing.